Good evening, everyone. See, we got a few people in here. We'll wait just a minute. See who else comes in. Yep, a little bit late, Wanda. Time always gets away from me. Hello, Tony. Hello, Wanda. Hello, Sue. Well, it's been getting cold at night. Very cold. But days have been nice. But I had to end my heat boycott. At midnight last night, I turned the heater on. I waited until midnight so I could say that it was October 9th that I turned the heat on instead of October 8th. Turned it on low, and it stayed right around 60 in here last night. It actually was 60 when I turned it on. 2 o'clock, it was 62. And then 7:45 this morning, which is about the coldest time of the morning, it was 59. So I figured that did pretty good. Like I said, it just on low. I've got a full tank of propane and one that's almost full. So running it on low a few hours at night, that will last me quite a while. Then I'll have to get some more propane, just have it on hand. And hopefully I'll be able to get that other heater that I wanted to get. And then I should be set for winter. Hello, DJ Turneroo. Hello, Arlene. Well, it's been a little rough past few days. I'm not exactly sure what's been going on. But Monday, my back was really bothering me bad. Yesterday, it was better. And today wasn't bad. Up until this evening. I was feeding and watering the chicks and guinea geese that I have in here. And when I went to stand back up after getting them all taken care of, I just had a sharp pain shoot through my shoulder. The back part, my shoulder blade. Don't know exactly what caused that. The only thing I can say is I was sitting outside for a while listening to the bluegrass music because they're having the bluegrass festival at Turkey Track, and it was kind of chilly out there. And I don't have my heavier clothes ready to go yet. I've got to get some sweatpants and jeans and stuff washed, so I'll be set with them. So I was out there with my shorts, and it was getting chilly. So I don't know if it's because my body was chilled, if that aggravated my arthritis or what. But I have to try to do some laundry tomorrow so I can have some warmer clothes for the evening. Hello, Katie. Well, thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Arlene. And also, I have noticed it's been getting chilly in here at night. Because, like I said, last night's the first night I had the heat on. And I've noticed a couple of cats are having some issues with their upper respiratory stuff. In fact, Fluffy's going to be going to the vet on Friday. So I think maybe the cooler weather is affecting everyone. But I'm going to try to have a little heat on in here at night so it doesn't get so cold. Because a couple of nights it's dropped down into the upper 40s in here, colder outside. So I'd like to try to keep that closer to 60. Hello, DJ. The Bluegrass Festival is going on through Saturday. So I plan on spending, and that was Superman just walked through in front of me. So I plan on spending quite a little time out on the porch because I'm very close to Turkey Track, so I can hear the music quite well. Can't really hear the announcer too well. I can hear him, but I can't understand what he's saying. But the music, that is coming through pretty clear. Yeah, when I'm under my blanket, it is perfect, Wanda. Yeah, then I don't want to get up in the morning if it's too chilly. But other than that, things are going pretty well. I had some help finishing up. Well, actually, someone actually did it for me. Finishing up getting the porch enclosed with chicken wire. So that'll keep the dogs off in the porch. So they quit coming up on the porch and chewing everything up. And also, if the cats decide they're going to bolt out on me, which they have started doing the past couple weeks, yeah, ever since the door popped open and they went outside, now every time I open the door, they think they can run out. So now, if they do get out, they're trapped on the porch. Even though I was able to get them back in easily, I just don't want to take a chance on getting out. Too many wild animals around here, too close to the road. Plus, now, like when I go out, sit out there and drink my morning coffee, they can come out with me. You can lay down, Superman? Yeah, here's Superman right here in my lap. Hello, Ark Wild Man. Yeah, sometimes when I'm nice and comfy in my bed, Wanda, I just want to lay in my bed until it gets warmed up. Hello, Haig. Hello, Austin. I think I skipped over you. Sorry about that. Well, I didn't get the video done that I planned on getting out on Monday. And a lot of that reason was because of my back bothering me. But hopefully I can get that finished up and get that out. Well, I hope to have it out tomorrow. But depends on how well I'm moving. Because sitting here in the chair, I don't feel too bad. Oh, I get up, start moving around. That's when I have an issue. Well, you know what I've done in the past, Wanda? Can't do it here because the dryer's in the big house, but I have put my blanket in the dryer and got it good and hot. And then just use that. Got in bed with a good warm blanket. I actually have done that when I was trying to conserve on propane and was keeping the temperature a little lower than I wanted it. Because then I'd have a nice warm bed to crawl into, and I would stay warm in there until morning. Well, Austin, I was saying earlier, just before you came in, that I've been having some back issues. Monday, my back was really bothering me. And then tonight, I was been over feeding, watering the chicks and the Keats. Then when I went to stand up, I had a pain shoot through the back part of my shoulder. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but that's bothered me tonight. But hopefully when I go to bed tonight, that will ease up and I have a better day tomorrow. Hello, Vicky. Yeah, I know, Arkwild Man. That's the problem. All those wild women. Set my coffee down here so I got a free hand, and I'm going to check what the temperature is here. Yeah, 58. Austin's been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Thank you to all my members. I really appreciate the support. And thank you to all my subscribers that are watching my videos, come to my lives. It all helps. I'll be getting checks from YouTube this month. Didn't get one last month. I'll be getting, I think it's $133 that I'll be getting this month. And that's what I earned in August and September. So that really comes in handy. Well, the cats keep me warm, Haig. On the cold nights, they'll line up right down both sides of me. I think more like I'm keeping them warm, but thank you for that reminder, Austin. As Austin's saying, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Domino. Just what I always wanted. Domino stepped on the side of the water dish and dumped the water. Fortunately, there wasn't an awful lot of water in there. I knew I should have put some more in when I was just over there. If I keep that pretty well filled up, then it doesn't tip over if they step on the side. Yeah, I know, Arkwell man. Rich man. Yeah, I don't make a lot from YouTube, but make enough to help out. Most months, it's just slightly over $100. And then there'll be some months that I don't hit the $100 threshold, then I won't get anything that month. Yep, that's right. Every little bit helps. And the more videos I can get out, the better it is, too. Hello, Tales Told in the Dark. Speaking of the hurricane, I was reading on Facebook from one of my Facebook friends that made landfall at 8:32 Eastern time tonight. Just a little bit south of where they expected it to make landfall. What else was there? There was something I was going to mention on Sunday that I forgot to. And now I forgot already what it was. Hopefully I'll think of it before the end of the live. But I was mentioning the cats earlier. Sanford seemed to have something going on with his eye. But I cleaned his eye out yesterday, and that's looking better today. So I don't think that's anything serious. And he just sneezes occasionally. And Fluffy, she has been dealing with some hair loss and some upper respiratory issues. She went to the vet 6 weeks ago for that. But her hair never grew back from that. Still about the same. And her upper respiratory has been getting worse here lately. So I called today, make an appointment for her. She'll go in Friday afternoon. So hopefully we can get that taken care of. But other than that, rest of them are doing pretty good. Do you know if it came in as category 3, DJ? Because I know that's what they were predicting, was it was going to make landfall as a category 3 and then be a category 1 by the time it made it to the East Coast. The dogs are doing good, Austin. Yeah, they're really looking nice. They're all at a normal weight now, and they really look good. They're good, healthy dogs. No, hey, guineas aren't laying. The 2 oldest ones I have are about 10, 11 weeks old. And then the next batch is about 5 or 6 weeks. And then the youngest ones, they're 2 weeks younger than that. So probably 6 weeks and 4 weeks. Hello, Emily. Eggs are going up and down a little bit, Wanda. I got kind of excited because they were going up 5, 6 eggs a day. Today only got 4. But ouch. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, the days are getting shorter, and I don't have the light hooked up in there yet. So that's going to affect their production. Plus, I've had anywhere from 3 to 5 every day that are getting out. They want to do some free ranging. And I don't know if they're laying in the woods somewheres or what's going on with them. Because it seems like it's the same group of them that's doing it, but not the same exact birds every day. There's 2 Rhode Reds, 2 Barred Rocks, and 3 Easter Eggers that seem to be getting out regularly. But it's not all of them every day. But those 7 birds seem to be the ones that are getting out pretty routinely. So if I got 4 or 5 of them out for the day, if they're laying somewhere, then that's gonna affect the eggs that I'm getting out of the coop. Okay, you have a good night, Austin. Hello, Estella. The temperature for hatching is I gotta look it up. I think it's 100.5 degrees, or is it 99.5 degrees? I think it's 100.5 degrees is ideal temperature. My incubator is preset. I can change the temperature on it. When I plug it in, it's preset for ideal temperature for chicken eggs. Yeah, I want to put a light in the coop. I've got the light and the timer and stuff. I just got to get it hooked up. But I want to add about an hour and a half of light in the morning. And then that should help with egg production a little bit. Hello, Greg. There we go. I'll turn you blue, Greg, like everyone else says. Yeah, I had 2 of the pullets die today. One of my Rhode Island Reds was acting a little bit funny yesterday. She wasn't acting terrible, but she acted like there was something wrong with her. I went up today and she was dead. And then another one of the French black copper Morans. I don't know what the deal is with them, but I've had so many of them die. This one had been acting sick for several days. And it seems to be just the pullets. I believe I have, let me see, make sure I'm counting them up right. Yeah, I think I have 2 of the French black coppermine cockerels and one pullet left. And then you'll see in my video, I've got one which I believe is a cuckoo marron. He didn't mention that there was a cuckoo marron egg in there, but that's what it looks like it is. And he is so friendly. When I sit down to clean out the waterers, he jumps right up in my lap. And it's funny because before I put them with the main flock, he was a little bit on the mean side. If I got anywhere near him, he'd bite me. And the one French black coppermine was very mean to me too. But when I turned them loose, put them with the main flock, they both calm right down. And they're just as friendly as the rest of them now. In fact, the cuckoo marron is even friendlier. He flies right up in my lap. And he's a very nice bird. Yeah, that may hang on for months, Wanda. I hope you get feeling better soon. Yep, nights are getting chilly here, Emily. Next week, we're supposed to have a couple nights in the 30s. But then it's supposed to warm up after that. Not a lot, but it's only supposed to be 2 nights in the 30s. I'm not sure which ones you're asking if they're expensive, Emily. Are you talking about the French black coppermines? They're more expensive than a lot of the chickens are, but they're not terribly expensive. Well, if you watch my video titled Chickens," you saw them, Emily. Just I didn't talk during that video, so I wasn't telling you what breed was what. Hello, Jonesy. Hi, Dino. Well, I would say right now that the Easter eggers are my highest production birds. Because I'm getting a fair amount of blue and olive eggs. And compared to the number of Easter eggers I have to the brown layers, I'm getting more of those colored eggs than I am brown eggs. I don't have any of the biggest chickens, Emily. The really big chickens are Brahmas, Cochins, and Jersey Giants. They're the three biggest ones that I know of, and I don't have any of them. I would say out of the ones I have, I would say that the Barred Rocks and the Buff Orpingtons are probably the biggest ones. Hello, Rose. Oh, that'll be nice, Katie. Yeah, I've heard those Cochins are nice birds. It's not out of the question that I'll raise them someday. There's not many chickens that I can say for sure I'll never have. Yeah, Jersey Giants are a very big chicken, Emily. As far as I know, there's black Jersey Giants and white Jersey Giants. The black ones are more popular than the white ones. In fact, the hatchery I get my chicks from, they don't carry the white ones anymore. But they've got the black ones. I may get them someday. Yes, I'll do that, Emily. You know, when I'm feeling a little better, so I can move around a little easier, I'll point out what breeds are what. I'm not familiar with them, Katie. Yeah, the hatchery that I get my chicks from is Ideal Poultry out of Texas. I've had very good luck with them. And they have surprise chicks. It can be any breed they sell. And I had been tempted to get a few of them, just see what I would get. I will someday. Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate that. Yeah, it really does help out. I can't remember how much I have this month, but that'll definitely help add to it. Thank you. Not even close, Emily. I know the popular breeds, but there are breeds of chickens that I don't know. But I do like having a variety of breeds because I'm still in the process of trying to figure out which ones I like the best. And then the next thing is gonna be figure out what sells the best. Because first of all, I want them to be a friendly breed. I want to deal with friendly chickens. And then, in order to make any money from them, they've got to be ones that people's going to want and going to buy the chicks. So I have to get that figured out. There may be some breeds I have now that I'll have to eliminate, and some other breeds that I want to try in the future. I'll just have to see how things go. Yep, that's right, Katie. Yeah, if I had them just for eggs, then I would just have my favorite breeds and not care about anything else. But one breed I hope does sell well, and I think it will, is Easter eggers. Because I love Easter eggers. They range from very friendly to somewhat friendly. And they're all different colors. I've got two Easter eggers that I really love the colors on them right now. One is mostly black with some white. And I have another one. In fact, it's the thumbnail I used for, I believe, in my last video. The head's mostly white. And it's got brown and white feathering on it. And she's really beautiful. And then both of my Easter egger cockerels, I love the coloring on them. Yeah, I think they will go over good. And ouch. And I'm getting blue eggs, and I'm also getting kind of like a medium olive egg. I don't have any olive eggers. And my younger chicks haven't started laying yet. There may be one or two olive eggers in there, but that's not where the olive eggs are coming from. So they've got to be coming from one of the Easter eggers. And that one is a pretty good layer, because I'm getting one of those olive eggs almost every single day. I would say probably at least 5 or 6 times a week. Very rarely do I not have one of those olive eggs. And they're not green, they're actually olive. So if I can figure out what one that is, I may be able to work on getting some even darker olive eggs. But I got to figure out which one's laying them. And then I'll have to do a little research on it. But I have to get a rooster that would match up good with that to get the darker olive. Hello, Albert. I've got 48 chickens. That includes my youngest ones that are about 4 weeks old. Yeah, 4 or 5 weeks old. I think they're 4 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks old. It includes them right straight up through to my 3 hens that are left over from my original chickens I got just over 3 years ago. Yeah, I've got someone laying a very light colored egg. It's a light cream, almost white. And I don't have any chickens that should be laying white eggs. This has just a hint of color to it. It's almost white. If you look at it quick, you would think it is a white egg. Well, you learn all this information, Emily. Now you have to get some chickens. Okay, Wanda. You get some rest, get feeling better. Have a good night. Oh, that's good, Katie. I wish I had better luck with hens hatching eggs out. I have had 4 times I've had them go all the way with the eggs, and 3 times nothing hatched. And the other time, 1 hatched. I don't know what's going wrong because the eggs are fertilized. Because I can gather up eggs, put them in the incubator, and 70-80% of them hatch. In fact, I had one time, what was it? I think I had 6 out of 7 that hatched. And every time I put eggs in the incubator, I have a good hatch rate. So the eggs are fertilized. So why they're not hatching when the hen's sitting on them, I don't know. Hello, Razorback Rick. Well, I wasn't getting many eggs at all. I was getting anywhere from 1 to 4 eggs a day. And then they started doing a little better. I was getting 5, 6 eggs a day. Today, I only got 4. Of course, you can't really say anything about that because maybe it was just the day that several hens decided to take off. But I should have about 30. I got to figure that out again. But it's about 30, 29, 30 that got the potential of laying right now. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense to me, Katie. You'd almost think that the eggs weren't fertilized, but when I can take eggs and put them in the incubator and hatch them, that obviously isn't the problem. I guess it's just one of those mysteries. I do know this last time she kept switching nest. But I think she sat for, I didn't keep track of the exact day she started sitting. But I think it was about 4 weeks that she was sitting. But the nest that she was on most of the time, she actually left that a couple times and went to another nest. Sat on that for a day or two and then went back to the other one. But then I also had a couple other ones that were entertaining the idea of going broody, but never really went broody. And they usually would sit on the nest when she got off the nest for a while. So there was a hen on those eggs almost all the time. but they were all younger ones. And my older Buff Orpington, she's the one that actually hatched out a chick last year. And she was an excellent mother. But the chick kept going through the fence, going back and forth. And I think one of the times that it got out, something grabbed it. It wouldn't go far. Just go outside of the fence and then right back in again. But she was keeping all the other chickens away from it. She got very defensive with the other chickens. And it wasn't one of the other chickens that killed it. Because I looked all through the run. There was no sign of that chick in there at all. Yeah, I'm getting enough eggs for myself, Rick. And I've got some that I'm going to put in the incubator. Because I got someone that wants me to hatch out some chicks. So I'm going to do that. Okay, you have a good night, Katie. Yeah, Rick, I went on Amazon, looked to see what I could find. I know he really wanted a 66. They didn't have a 66. That's why I got him the 67 El Camino. Yeah, that very sad about Waldo. Because he was so excited yesterday that he was making such good progress and then went downhill so quick. Hello, Verna. The eggs take 3 weeks to hatch. Approximately 21 days. I have heard of eggs hatching on the 20th day, but 21 is what they say. And sometimes, especially if the temperature drops down a little bit, like if power goes out and they're without heat for an hour or two, then sometimes it can take 22 or 23 days. All the eggs I've hatched out have been between 21 and 23 days. I just noticed I got a blue dot on here. I wonder what that is. Don't know. It's right where the wheel is at the top of my chat here. Little blue dot, like you have a new message or something along that line. But I click it and nothing, so I don't know. Well, nothing happened when I clicked the blue dot, so I don't know why it's there. 39 thumbs up now. If anyone hasn't hit the thumbs up, please do if you don't mind. No, it's not. It's not by the duck. Now it disappeared. But it's just below the video of me, right in the top part of the chat box. It just disappeared as quick as it came, so I don't know what that was. Hello, Pooks. Sorry I missed your live tonight. Yeah, I was sitting out on the porch listening to the bluegrass music. They got the Bluegrass Festival going on at Turkey Track. That started tonight. And then there'll be, tomorrow through Saturday, there'll be 2 shows. 1 o'clock and 6:30. So I'll be spending a lot of time out on the porch listening to bluegrass music next few days. Yeah, I'll catch you next week, Pooch. Shouldn't be anything going on next week, but you never know. I say there won't be anything going on, then something end up happening. But I missed quite a few lives today. I stopped over to see Drew. So I ended up missing Jen and Wiley. And then I missed Mama V. When I got back from Drew's, then I had to go feed and water the chickens. And by the time I got that done, it was just about time for the bluegrass to start. Hey, if you weren't so far away, Pooch, I'd tell you to come on up and we'd sit out on the porch and listen to the music. That's the nice thing about being just down the road from a bluegrass festival. Not that they charge that bad to get in there. Since there was just one show today, it's $10. And then tomorrow through Saturday, it's $20 because they got 2 shows each day. Yeah, I could go there, Emily, but I'm more comfortable just sitting on my porch listening to it. Yep, that's right. You think nothing's going to happen? Something happens. Well, that'd be nice, Rick. Yep. $10 a show, but they charge by the day. Like someone goes tomorrow and just wants to be there for the 1 o'clock show, well, it's still going to cost them $20 because they charge by the day. I think it just makes it a lot easier to try to keep track of everything that way. But that really isn't bad. And it went on for quite a while tonight. I came in a little after 8. I think it was getting towards 8:30 because it was getting too cold out there for me. So I came in and I could still hear the music once I got in the house. Just could hear it, but I couldn't hear it, if you know what I mean. You could just hear noise outside. It wasn't, you couldn't really understand that it was music. And I know probably 9:30 or so, it was still going on. So it lasted a good 3 hours, if not a little longer. Oh, you're more than welcome to, Poops. I think you have your email listed. I should email you my phone number. Well, I do have a phone number. What's in the description of this live? That's not my main number, but it's the number I put out publicly for YouTube. The only thing is, sometimes I forget to check for messages on that for a few days. But I'll make sure one way or another you end up with my phone number. So you can get a hold of me if you ever want to come. I might fall asleep here soon. Didn't get a nap in today, so this won't be one of my longer lives tonight, that's for sure. Okay, you have a good night, Rick. Okay, Poop. Yeah, it sounds good. Kind of hard to communicate if we don't have each other's numbers. Good night, Haig. Yeah, I normally can't make it all day and all evening without a nap. I can't believe you heard that, Emily. I think it was Sanford. I wasn't really paying attention, but I think it was him. Hello, Gandalf. Yeah, still don't know. Nope, that's not Sanford. Who's meowing? Not sure. I can't see over there. I don't know who that is, Emily. Okay, Gandalf. Well, at least I know you're here. Well, I want to get up relatively early in the morning, but probably won't be 5. I'm probably looking at 7-ish. Now, I actually haven't been to diner get breakfast since last Saturday. So about time I go. I did go for lunch on Monday. But I like to have someone cook me breakfast every now and then. Because it tastes better than cooking it myself. It might be crowded, Emily. I'm going to take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Y'all stay on for a few minutes longer, Emily. Still got 19 people here. Did anyone have any questions tonight? You know, I forgot to respond to a comment. Well, I responded to the comment, but I was going to elaborate on it, and that person's not here now. It was when we were talking about eggs. I want to get the production up a little bit because I want to start selling some eggs. Try to make a little bit towards feed. Because a 50-pound bag of layer pellets is $15.99 plus tax. So it's around $17. I think actually it's $17 and some cents. And they're going through that in less than a week. And probably about 5 days. So I'd like to be able to start making some of that back. And even once I start hatching chicks, I'm still going to have extra eggs. So I should have eggs to sell right along once I can get their production where it needs to be. Because at 4 eggs a day, that's not gonna be enough. Yep. Definitely be helpful if I had a little bit of money. Because I would have to, just to pay for the feed, I would have to sell, it'd be at least a dozen a day. And here's Superman. Can everyone see you? There we go. Yeah, Superman wants to say hi to everyone. Okay. I guess he just didn't want to be held because he came right back. Now you're just going to lay down here. Emily said hello to you. Well, now you can't see him on camera, but he's laying in my lap. He just wasn't too impressed with me when I held him up to get him on camera. You coming over, Domino? Thought Domino was coming over, but she stopped before she got over here. Yeah, Emily. Yeah, he's a very special cat. And I'm his favorite. Between all the cats and me, he chooses me. Okay, Emily. And he definitely lays in my lap more than any of the other cats do. Sanford does a fair amount. Well, doesn't seem to be much going on in chat right now. And I've got all my updates taken care of. Well, about 10 feet from me, I have 6 chicks, 5 Easter eggers, and buff Orpington cockerel, and there is 14 guinea keats. And they're all going to be going outside, hopefully tomorrow. Now that I got the pork so the dogs can't get on it, I'm going to put them out on the porch. I've got a dog crate that I'm going to put the guineas in since I have more of them. And then I have a bird cage that's slightly smaller than the dog crate. And I'll put the chicks in that. Get them separated. And then get them each on the food that they're supposed to be eating. Because right now, I've got them all eating flock raiser. That's for chicks and guineas. It's for just about any bird. But I've got some chick starter that I'm going to be giving the chicks. Now I use the flock raiser for the guineas. Then on the cold nights, I'll just cover them up. I'll probably put some cardboard around the cages to keep them a little bit warmer. Put a tarp over the top of them. But shortly, I won't even have to worry about that. They'll be old enough to be able to withstand the temperatures that we're getting right now. I know they've been down like 48, 49 degrees in here. 2 different nights it's dipped into the 40s. So I know they'll be fine out there on the porch. Next week, when it gets down to 30s, a little concerned over that. So I'll take some extra precautions on those nights. But other than that, they should be fine. Then when they get a little bit older, then they'll go up on the hill. They'll be separated from the main flock up there. But I'll take them up there. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now, so I can get to bed and everyone else can get to bed. But thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. And don't forget, I have another live Sunday at 5:30 Central. Oh, I imagine it is cold up there, Emily. Then earlier in the live when I checked it, we were 58 here. We're supposed to go down to about 50 tonight. Okay, thank you, everyone. Have a good night.